Okay, we're back. So, Kevin Davis, where are you from?
South Kakalaka.
Really?
Can't you tell? I occasionally have the drawl come out in my accent.
Oh, I think we talked about that once before.
The vowels and whatnot.
How long have you lived in New York City?
15 years.
So,
where in SoCal are you from?
Grew up in Columbia, and then I went to school in Charleston.
Oh, nice.
Do you know South Carolina?
Yeah, a little bit. I used to go there with all my friends from school when we were going on, take a week down at the beach.
Okay, yeah.
Where did you go to school?
And then, I went to school in Pennsylvania, but there ain't no beaches in Pennsylvania, so we all get in the car and we drive on down.
To South Carolina?
Well, Myrtle Beach is...
Myrtle Beach, Hilton Head is big. Yeah. Charleston is a gorgeous city.
Charleston sounds like...
Yeah.
It's totally
Do they
gorgeous.
have, weeping willow trees, or...?
Yeah, and let's see. They filmed, parts of Forrest Gump down there, because I remember when I was in school, I actually auditioned for Forrest Gump.
Wow.
And
not for Forrest Gump.
Yes, for Forrest Gump. When I was in school, no, not the part of Forrest Gump, but when I was in school there from '91 to '95, I think it was in '94. Because I studied theater, we found out through one of our professors. They're like, "All right, there's this new Tom Hanks movie that's going to be filmed down here, and you guys should go audition for it." So I auditioned for one of the Black Panthers.
Always token, baby.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. I was thinking something, and then it just went right out of my little head here.
My name's Forrest Gump.
Oh, I know. You know what? I once heard somewhere. I listen to sometimes podcasts, brainwashing of the positive realm, and this one podcast person, who preaches all wonderful things, says that Forrest Gump is basically the perfect human in many ways because he only sees the good in people. He refuses and just cannot see the bad in anybody. He always gives 100% in whatever he's doing and is humble to the end. Never boasts or does anything except, loves another human being. Forrest Gump is the role model of what mankind should be.
I can't think of a bad thing to say about Forrest Gump. I mean, he was a little bit socially awkward, but yeah, you are right. I
didn't say that. I'm just, misquoting someone else who said.
I mean, he looked a little nerdy, but he had a huge heart.
Yeah.
And just, God, man, just one scene after the other. And I love how they just worked him into these historical events. That was really just when he was talking with Lyndon Johnson and God, man.
He says he has to pee.
Yeah, exactly.
So quickly, before we move on, time is always a factor here. It is Trick or Treat month on WhO, but we do need a skeleton from the closet of Kevin Davis.
Oh, okay. Here's a good one. You know how when you're on the subway, there's those signs that say you're supposed to give up your seat to an elderly person if they ask? Well, this happened a few weeks ago. I'm on the subway and I'm headed home, and it had been a really long day, So and then I saw one coming my way.
What, an old person?
Yes, and it's just the eye contact was totally there, and I was just, I don't know, kind of grumpy at that time. And so I just pretended like I was asleep, so they would just move on.
That's kind of
bad. Yeah, and I know.
You may be related.
I know. I should have, just followed the rules.
Close your eyes. You do get for that. You win. That is a skeleton that somebody
what do we got?
really boasts about.
Black flamingo.
That is my old past, Black flamingo.
Okay. I can tell by the caricature that it's you.
Well, I'm still the same caricature.
Nice.
It's just, I'm always Black flamingo on the inside. So
I love
that's
the
a vintage
boots.
sticker.
Reminds me of what's it, New York Dolls.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
Reminds me of you, actually.
I know. Thank you, baby.
Welcome.
So, last shout outs, or what do you need to tell the world about Kevin Davis?
Next Thursday, I'm going to be hanging with ReW again at the benefit.
I can't wait to hear you play more.
Oh my God, I can't wait to play more for you. The benefit for the ReW show at Smith's Tavern out in Brooklyn. You guys come check it out. I think I have the 10 p.m. slot. Then I'll be here at Otto's towards the end of the month, so all kinds of fun stuff coming up.
You're so connected
What
here.
night are you at Otto's?
It's always a Sunday, so
Frank Wood.
Yeah, Frank. Okay. Wind down Sundays, prepare for another week in hell.
Oh, the Frank Wood. Everybody does a Frank Wood imitation.
Even an Amish minister, when we're telling a story, will break into the Frank Wood voice. It's contagious.
Frankie is going to be my who on November
him up today with a phone call, and then he was like, "I'll call you later," and I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna be, ReW." He goes, "What are you doing on the ReW?" I said, "Oh, I'm gonna be the Who." You're gonna be the Who? Yeah. The Who? Yeah. The Who? Yeah. Maybe I'll stop by. And you know what? Frank stops by.
He does.
It's like, marching through the Sudetenland lens is gonna take over completely.
Yes. So thank you. How do people find you? Give it up.
Let's see, zoomusic.com. That's ZOOMOOZIK.com/Kevin Davis. And also Facebook.com/Kevin Davis.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Pleasure having you. Come
Pleasure
anytime.
being here.
And I look forward to hearing again you play more. I love the blues. The blues is just, it's so good.
Oh, it's from the soul.
It's great. I love it. So we'll be back on ReW with more in a minute.